Hello everyone and welcome back to Vinty's story. Well, as you can see on the wall, we will not only go out and pick up a couple of extra butterflies, but we will also have a new form of displays on these walls. This is specifically for curiosities, so we can't use it for displaying big items, but you know what, for displaying these kinds of stuff it's going to be pretty much perfect. Obviously, to find those butterflies, we will need to go out into the wild to find them. And I have decided that we will look around this mountain range, which we have been, well, not avoiding it completely, but we haven't really been exploring it since we have been living here. I suppose we might as well take a look at it, right? So yeah, we will keep ourselves busy with some exploration, some butterfly hunting and that kind of stuff. And yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for this episode. So let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. Alrighty then, let's get started. So in the last episode we just finished with a big flax harvest and well, the ship is up and running. And also I did make a small bug net and we did capture a small butterfly. And since the last episode I did install another mod which allows us to craft wall displays for these kind of small items. So tell you what do we need to make those display? These I would like to make maybe a 2x1. Yeah, let's start with that. So we need 2 glass slabs and 4 planks. Okay, that should be fairly easy. We only have a single glass slab. Okay, I was expecting to have a little bit more than that. Do we have any more left in here? We do have glass, okay. So we can make them, that's great. And yeah. I will leave the roller logs in here, that's going to be fine. And yeah, that will do. Okay, so let's break these glass blocks into slabs. There. There we go. Yeah, just a single one. I don't want to overdo. If we need those full blocks, it's better to have them. And then we will need a couple of planks. It doesn't really matter, so I will take 2 oak and these 2 pine. I believe I did see that we can mix them together, right? Yes. Okay, so now we have a display case. And this one can go on the wall. Obviously, I would like it to be in here. But we don't really have a lot of space left. I suppose, yeah, I will put it here for now. Later on, if we have more space, I will move them around. And let's just put this little guy in there. Lovely. Okay, so that takes care of that. By the way, did I harvest the... No, I didn't harvest the honey. Let's take care of that real quick. And we have 2 pear trees in here, and this one is still struggling to survive. Okay, so let's take care of these bees real quick. Okay, that takes care of that, and I did just notice yet, yeah, unfortunately this guy didn't survive. Oh well, it was only 40% chance, so it was a roll of the die. Okay then, so we have a lot more honeycomb at our disposal. I will quickly go downstairs and harvest them. And obviously the firewood can go there, and let me take care of this real quick. Very nice. 6.2 liters. Okay, in goes with the rest. And we have 17.2 liters of honey. That's great. Okay, I will put away the beeswax, and right, all that flax can go in the bedroom for now. So in you go there. Great. This one, yeah, I will put away the saw and the glass. And I was thinking that maybe we should go out and maybe look for some more butterflies, because we have the bug net, so might as well. And I do vaguely remember seeing some butterflies in that direction previously. So I suppose we might as well go and look in that way. So let me just put away the glass, and that's it for now. Okay, let's go ahead and first, let me just take a look at the garden. Yeah, we have some carrots. Might as well harvest them while we are here. Okay, I think that's it for now. Yes. Okay, what do they eat? Potassium. Okay, obviously don't want to plant them here, because that is not going to be great. Do we have any potassium plots that we could use? Not really. Okay, fine. Let's just replant them here, and we will leave it at that. Okay, obviously the food needs to go into the pantry, and then we will go out and try to catch a couple of butterflies. This one can go in. Yeah, we might want to make a couple of extra vessels at this point, because we are starting to run out of room in down here. Okay, this one is only 0.2 servings, so we might want to replenish that. There we go. Okay, now we can go. Oh, right. I completely forgot. How is the firing? Yeah, the firing is finished. Let's pick these up real quick and put them aside. And we did make a bunch of calcium flint in the last episode. It should be down in the urn, I believe. Let me just take a look. So the quern, yes. Okay, let me finish grinding this up, and then we will make a bunch of extra fire bricks, and then maybe in the morning we will be able to go out and catch some butterflies. Okay, then we have the calcium powder flint. Let's go ahead and turn them into fire clay, and let's make a bunch of what do I call it? There, and the I didn't pick it up, seriously. Fine. Go back, pick it up. So yeah, you come with us, please. Thank you. So that's 38. We will need a little bit more clay than this. So let's pick up 2 more stacks, should do it. So that is almost 5 stacks of fire clay. The rest of it obviously can go back. I suppose we should go out and pick up some more red clay, but it's fine. Anyways, we have the fire clay. Next up, let's pick up the... Did I leave any of it here? No, I did not. We need to pick up the materials from the pounder, what I call it, the what's it called? The pulverizer. Okay, so let's start with 1 stack of each. And let me see if I can remember how it was done. So those go there, crushed quartz and the bauxite, there we go. Tier 1 unfired refractory bricks. So that's 1 stack. You know what, this might be enough. Huh. Wait. Okay. So that's 2 stacks and... yeah, 2.5 stacks. Okay, so most of this can go back in here, that's fine. And we have a single piece of fire clay. Not much we can do with that, but eventually we will need to have more anyway, so whatever. Okay. Next, let's start firing the next batch and might as well bring the materials we will need. So we will need 16 pieces of peat. Upright and the grass. We don't have enough grass. Okay, we need to cut some more. Okay, you know what? I have been meaning to move these guys a little bit further away from the fire pits. I don't think they can reach them, but you know, better safe than sorry. So let's light these up, and I suppose we could dig up a couple of extra fire pits at this point. We might want to have the extra capacity, because right now we can only fire 48 bricks at a time, and obviously we need to fire a lot more than that. So tell you what, yeah, let's just bring out the pickaxe. So the pickaxe, there you are. Obviously for this we will also need a little bit more grass, so might as well pick them up while we are moving back to the old smithy. Okay, and we need more sticks. Let me just check. Do we have any more stored away somewhere? No, we do not. Okay. Well, that means we need to go out and cut down a couple of limbs. Okay, so yeah, this one didn't survive either. And that one, this one is dead as well. Okay, so we have all of the planted fruit trees basically decided at this point. Now we know which one survived and which one didn't. Anyways, let me just pick up a couple of bundles of sticks and we can get started on firing the next batch of refractory bricks. Okay, that takes care of that. Oh, right, and the fuel. How are we on peat? I know we are running low, but just how low are we? 18 peat bricks. You know what? Let's just go ahead and use charcoal. So that was, I believe, 5 bits. You know what? I will just pick up a full stacks and I will put back the rest. I really should be in bed by now. Anyways, let me just quickly pile these on. Okay, then that is going to take us one step closer, I suppose. Okay, then let me just eat this lovely little stew, and there we go. I will put back the rest of the charcoal. Great. I will put this on the hotbar so we can plant them. I will throw away the stones because we don't need them. This one can go there. This one will be put away. We can plant these. And I suppose that's going to be it. Let me just put away the tools as well. That's good, and that's it for now. Okay. Right. Oh, wait, the grass. Now we can go to bed. And good morning. It is almost 8 o'clock. I think it's going to be pretty much perfect time for us to set out. Let's just grab a bowl of food there. No, wait, it's empty. Okay then. Well, in that case, I will put some food on the fire. I suppose I should make a pie, but you know what? Let's not delay. I will just put a small... is this rye, and let's just make it out of some carrots. Yeah, rye porridge with some carrots. Doesn't sound too appetizing, but you know what? It should be relatively filling. Okay, I think for this one, 4 firewood will be enough. Okay, we should have some food by the time we get back. I think I will take some... well, these mushrooms I suppose we can take as a snack. There, and maybe... I just want to... Which one is the closest to going bed? Yeah, I suppose this one will be enough. Okay. So, let's go out and try to pick up some butterflies. You know what? I suppose we could take the ship as well. You know what? No, it's fine. If I take the ship, I want to take it a little bit further away than the other shore over there. Is going to be fine. Whoa! We have a ruin here, okay. I have seen this cave a lot of times. Apparently I never really explored it. Okay, then that's that end, right? Yeah. Okay, so we have a ruin here. Let me just take a look. That's a lot of clutter. Okay, let me just get rid of... Ooh, we have some shelving with bottles. I might want to repair these for the... whatchamacallit? The library. This one... Ooh, lime. This will be great for, obviously, leather making. A ceramic jug for fluids and a tin bronze cleaver. Well, we cannot really use it right now because none of the animals are quite domesticated yet, but it will come in handy at some point, I suppose. Anyways, let's carry on deeper down. Yes, I did see the ladders. I will go down there in a second. This one, ruined lantern and ceiling chains. I don't know. I don't think we can use this for anything really. I suppose I can attach a lantern to these ceiling chains, but that's about it. These coat rack, yeah, interesting. I will definitely repair these. And it's a short bed, not a proper bed. Unfortunately, I don't think we can sleep on these. Anyways, carrot seeds and turnip seeds. Okay. Nothing really all that important. And this one, ooh, halite stone. Don't mind if I do. Okay, if we grind this up, this will turn into salt and we can use it to preserve our food. That's great. Okay, I will throw away the spider webs because I don't really want, although I suppose we could use them for decorations in the house. Maybe in the attic would make sense. Anyways, I don't think if we break this one we'll get the rot, so no point. Yeah, let's just pick up these crates. Yeah, we have the room, that's fine. Okay, anything left in here? Not right now. I will come back for this coat rack later. This one, yeah, this one is just decoration. This one needs to be repaired, and this one is empty, right? Let me just throw away these stones. Can I put them in here? I don't think so. No, we cannot. Okay, don't pick them up. So this one is empty, yes. So let's see what's down here. Oh, right, it's one of these. Okay, this one's a ruined crate. I think I can see some... Yeah, there we go, bony soil under these beds. Okay. Yeah, let's just pick them up. Can I break these fences? Yes, I can. It just takes a little bit. You know, since you are here, we might as well pick up the bony soil. Okay. Okay, anything left that we could pick up? So nothing left down here. Oh, wait. There's an aged torch holder. That's great. Anything else left down here? Not that I can see. Yeah, I think down here we are finished. So anything left up here? Not really. Okay, we will come back with... Wait, this is a ruined axe. Yeah, that's just decoration. So we will come back with at least 6 glue so we can repair the flask shelf and the coat rack. And I suppose that's going to be it for now. Yeah. Wow. I really should make sure we take a look at some of these caves. Let me just quickly pick these up and I will throw them down there. Okay. So yeah, we will definitely come back here later. I might as well mark down the actual location. So down here, mark down the location. There we go. This is a ruin cave. Let's just say coat rack and the shelf. Okay, save. And well, we do have a little bit of extra space left. You know what? I will eat the turnips. We can pick up a couple of butterflies while we are out here. Might as well fill up the inventory, right? So I do believe I did see butterflies maybe around those flowers. While we were out, you know, I was picking up the, whatchamacallit, the lupin flowers. I do vaguely remember seeing some butterflies. Although, now that I look at it, are we going to have butterflies in this windy weather? I suppose the only way to see is to check. Obviously, butterflies I don't think are very good in this kind of weather. Yeah, I don't really see any butterflies flying around. Ooh, and we have some spelt. Might as well pick it up. Yeah, I don't see any butterflies, and I think we can blame the weather on this. The wind, to be more specific. Let's just take a look at this one. Is not finished yet. Yeah, we have enough spelt at home at this point, so no point. Yeah, definitely. I think butterflies are not going to fly in this kind of weather. Okay, in that case, I suppose we can go home. I will drop things off, and, well, finding that ruin gave me an idea. Maybe we should explore this mountain a little bit more. It is, well, it is full of holes and valleys and cracks and all that kind of stuff. So we might find some caves. I do remember seeing some openings, but we never really explored that place. So you know what, might as well take a look. Also, I will try to keep an eye out for flint as well, because I am not sure. Okay, you leave. You know what, might as well try to chase it down. So I will try to keep an eye out for flint, because obviously we might need to fire a bit more. Okay, that was not a hit. Where did you go? Oh, I think it fell down. Or maybe not. Well, it escaped. That's fine. Okay, so as I've said, we will go home. And did I explore this cave, for example? Wow, it's foggy. And yes, I did explore this cave. Okay, there's a boat-on as well, so I am not going to bother with this place. I really should try to mark down the places that I have discovered already. So, as I was trying to say, once again, I will put things down at the base, and I suppose we might as well go and take a look at the mountain a little bit closer. Lovely, we have, yeah, it's going to be a decent food for us, that's great. And the spelt greens can go in here, and right, all these crates. Where do we want to put them? Do we want to have, do we have any stuff that we can store in bulk? Well, for example, I suppose we can store all these oak boards. I guess that would make sense. So tell you what, let me just put, this one has the, yeah, this one has the label, so we can use this one. You know what, I think I will have this one open, so we can see what it stores pretty much immediately. I could have sworn beams will be visible in open crates, but apparently not. Well, anyways, this one was a labeled crate, and I believe that one had yeah, plants on them, so I suppose next to the greenhouse makes sense. I will plant these, I suppose, that would make sense. So this is nitrogen, potassium and nitrogen. Okay, the nitrogen plants can go on this side, there, and the potassium we can use up on this side. That's fine. Okay, then the rest of the stuff, the jug will go down into the cellar. I suppose we can use it to store some juice or maybe even some alcohol. And the rest of this miscellaneous stuff can go in here. So for example, the bony soil, the lime, this one can actually go into the leather making box. The spider web, the bronze cleaver, yeah, I suppose I can leave it here. We're not going to use it for a long time. The halite stone I will leave here as well, and the feathers, I think they go into the bedroom. Okay. Where should I put this torch holder, by the way? Well, you know, I suppose it would make sense to have it here, so if we, for whatever reason, we lose these torches, we are always going to have one here on standby. Okay, as I said, the lime can go in the leather making box. Great. Also, I really should start making one of these. Okay, let me just take these out, and these can come out as well. Right. We are busy, to say the least. Okay, so right, and we have some soaked hides in this one. And let me just really quickly scrape them. Thank you. Do we have anything in this one? No. Okay. Let's just double check every single one of these. That's good. Okay. I really should set up a small water well nearby so we can fill these guys up fairly easily. Let me just move these bricks real quick. And I think we can set up a small well here. So, you know what? Yeah, you guys can go in this box. And I will take out... Do we have any more cobblestone? If not, then we should be able to make them easily. That's not a problem. Yeah, let's just make a couple pieces of cobblestone. Oh, wait. What was the material behind that part? Was it rammed earth? Yeah, it was rammed earth. Okay, let's make it... is it going to be... You know what? Yeah, let's just use rammed earth. It's fine. So, rammed earth. I think 5 pieces should be enough, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's not the texture I'm looking for. Not this one either. This is it. No, wait. This. Okay, I will just quickly place down, so we need this, and this, and I will chisel them down in a second. But first, let's eat. Okay, I will leave the jug there for now. And let's put away the feathers, and that should do it. Also, I will pick up a single bucket full of water so we can get the well started, and the feathers can go in there, and yeah. Okay, next up, let's chisel down the sides of the well. So obviously the water will go in there. No, there we go. And you know what? We might as well get these guys started so they can start soaking while we are busy carving the place out. There, and yeah, the 6 liters of weak tannin can go in this bucket. Let's fill both of these up. Okay, but there's 12 liters of strong tannin here. Yeah, I tell you what, I will take out 10 liters, they can go there. We should have one more bucket in the house, and I will use that to fill up the rest. No, wait, down here. There you are. I will use this to fill up the rest of the barrel. And yes, I think I will actually just go ahead and waste this 2 liters. That's going to be fine. So there we go. And that's 50 liters. Okay. You can go there and let's start soaking. So, all right. The logs are in here. So we need... should we use lime water or... yeah, let's just use borax for now. So that's 20 exactly. This one can go into this one. Okay, unfortunately we can't really do anything with these hides right now because we are busy soaking the tannin, so there we go. Okay then, let's chisel this out real quick. I think that's going to be enough. You know what? Let's just go down to 2 by 2 and do this, and I suppose we can call it good enough. Maybe a small lip around like this. Yeah, I think we can call this one good enough. Okay, then the rest of the tools can go on the tool rack. There we go. And I suppose it is now time to go to bed. And good morning. I am not sure. This weather might be okay for butterflies, I'm not sure. Once again, I am just guessing why I didn't see any butterflies around those flowers, and I am blaming the wind. Anyways, I think, yeah, you know what? Let me just eat the rest of that food real quick. There. I will take out a full bowl, I will eat this one, I will put the rest down there, and I suppose we can go out and take a look at the, well, the mountain over there. I really want to take a look at that place. Also, how are you guys doing? You don't have any more food? 4 days, 3 days, yeah, let's just give them some food so they will sit on the, whatchamacallit, the eggs. There, the rest of it can go back. Anything to harvest? Not really. Okay, I suppose we can go. You know what, just in case I will take those ladders we have already made with us, I am relatively certain they will come in handy. So we should have, yeah, 11 ladders. If we have to, we should be able to make some more. I guess it's going to be okay. You know what, just in case, I will make a couple extra. They might come in handy. So yeah, there we go, I remember correctly. Let's make 20... 26... yeah, 32 should be okay. Okay, the rest of these guys can go back in the box, and now we can leave. Wow. That's a polar bear. What the? That's interesting. It's the middle of June and we have a polar bear. Okay, I am very, very tempted. Yeah, tell you what. I will dig a quick little hole for it. And let's see if we can take care of it. We have the weaponry as well, so we should be okay. Let's just dig the usual 2 by 3 by 3. I think that's going to be okay. We can lure it into it. Also, there's a wolf. I can hear it howling. I will obviously leave myself a small staircase to come out. Although, no, wait. We can dig like this. We'll pick up the dirt later. So this kind of pit was enough for a bear before, but that was not a polar bear. So fingers crossed this is going to be enough. If not, then we will need to leave very, very quickly. So, where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay, don't get hit. These guys hit like a truck. Okay, please just fall in. Wow, he is not... Ah. Okay, fine. Let's try again. Yeah, I suspect having those extra dirts around the actual hole might have been a small reason why this didn't work. And I really didn't want to lose satiation. Oh well, not much we can do about that. So anyways, let's try again. Maybe it will fall into it while we are away. Who knows, maybe we got lucky. So the hole was... Oh wait, I can see the tombstone waypoint. So there's the bear. Okay, so it is not in the hole. Okay, then let's make it a little bit wider, I suppose. Whoa, and can you please not give me a jump scare like that? Ah. How come it's not attacking us? We are definitely in the attack range. Maybe it's not hungry. Ah. Okay, I will go around the edge of the wall. And I will try to plug it a little bit so maybe it will help it fall in. Okay then, let's give it one more try. That was not a hit. Okay then. Also, where is the wolf? I can hear it howling, but it's a bit disconcerting. So anyways, let's go ahead and hit this guy real quick. Okay. Are you coming for me? No, you are fleeing. No, there you are. Now he's coming for us. Yep, definitely. And there we go, finally. Okay, let's go ahead and take care of this guy. And he's dead. And now that I think about it, I think he was maybe on top of the mountain, because up there it is pretty much Arctic temperatures. So I guess it would make sense that he was spawning up there during the winter and somehow made his way down here. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So anyways, let's go ahead and harvest him. Unfortunately, he is low weight, so I'm not expecting much. But we got quite a bit. That's lovely. Okay, not too bad. Let's take care of the bones and let's plug this hole. Okay, this will do for now. Yeah, it will stay fresh for 5 days. Okay, as usual, I think I will just let this bushmeat rot. It's going to be fine. So, let's go ahead and take a look at this place for a little bit closer. This one is nothing. Okay. I believe this is going to be the... Yeah, this is our little andesite mine. That's fine. This one maybe? No, there's nothing, but this really shows me that yes, there is a potential for some caves. Definitely. This place would be kind of nice to live in, I suppose. Kind of cozy. And there's a butterfly. Okay, let's just go ahead and catch. And that is a giant northern sulfur female. Okay then. Well, apparently they can spawn in... Oh, and there's another one. This is a common yellow swallowtail female. Okay. So they can spawn in this kind of weather, apparently. So the reason I didn't see butterflies there was not because of the wind. Anyways, let's capture that one. This is a grapevine epimenis. Okay. And these guys look very, very nice. Okay, this one we cannot fit through here. And that's a dead end. Also, yeah, might as well just go ahead and pick up some sticks. Might as well. And the flint, obviously. So, let's carry on. So we have some butterflies here, might as well keep an eye out. But I think we might have caught all of them. Yeah, I think we are done here. Ooh, we have some lead ore right here. Obviously, I will mark it down. We might come back here later to mine it up. If we need some more lead, obviously. Not right now. Oh. Wow. There's a ruin right in the side of this wall. Well, let's just take a look. And I can hear a goat, but let's not worry about that right now. Okay, there's a ruined door, and wow. There's a bunch of flasks. Okay, we definitely need to come back here at some point. Maybe even these pottery shards, I might want to pick them up as decorations. Yeah, I suppose this one can go into the smithy as well as decorations too. Wow, this place looks kind of nice. If we build a dedicated pottery barn, well, a shed, this might go in there as well. We have 4 rusty gears in this one. That's great. What about this one? That's just junk. Okay, yeah, let's take a look at this door next. Right. And, once again, not the kind of bed I am looking for. And I think that's going to be it for now. Yeah, these kinds of ruined tools will look great in a... Oh, wait. There's a chest and... Ooh, there's a book. Lovely. This will obviously go great in our library. Some more gears. A Jonas part. That's amazing. And this one, another Jonas part and some pot shards. Okay, I will leave these here for now. So, what kind of book is this? A Demetri's Notes 2 out of 5. Okay. If you want to read it, go right ahead. Okay, I think we are done here. I suppose we can pick up this crate, but that's about it for now. Yeah, we will need to come back here with some glue. Yeah, that's it. There's absolutely nothing left. Okay then. Unfortunately, this bed, I believe, is just decorative. We cannot use it to sleep. You know what, yeah, let's just pick up the box. Might as well take it home. No reason not to, and we are pretty much full at this point. Okay, I will obviously mark this place down, so waypoint. And this is, once again, a ruin. And we have, let's just say, elves and tools as decorations. Save. Oh, wait. Let's give it the correct icon, and there we go. Okay. So we can go ahead, and I think we need to go back home now. Not just because we are full, but because we are also running out of time. So yeah, let's just go home. Also, we have some tool right here. If we want to make thatched roofs, they will come in handy. And welcome home. Okay, let's try to make this quick. We are running out of time. So let's just put the butterflies into the library. And yeah, we only picked up 3, but they are 3 very, very nice looking butterflies. So obviously they will go in here. So we have this, let me see. Yeah, a map butterfly. And then we will have a giant northern sulfur and a common yellow swallowtail and a grapevine epimenis. I don't know how to pronounce it. I guess that's close enough. Okay, so our little butterfly collection is taking shape. Okay, I will obviously leave the book here. So there you go. And well, I suppose we should put the Jonas parts in here for now. Yeah, technically they are curiosities of the old world, so you know what, I suppose they will make sense to have them here. By the way, can I put the starfish? Yes, I can. You know what? No, I think it's better if we have them in there. Okay, any more displayables? Not really. Can I put Yeah, a cobweb can go there, I guess. Maybe not. If it was all the way up there, it would make sense, but not like this. Yeah, it's gonna be fine. Okay, we should be able to leave a couple of stuff here. Maybe not. That's fine. We should be able to start soaking the huge hide. So might as well go ahead and do so because I don't want it to go bad. Seal. The meat will go into the composting bin. Great. What else? And that's it for now. Is great. Where can we put it? You can go there. No, not the cobweb, but this one. You can go there. Can we put anything inside? That would actually make sense. Not really, as far as I can tell. At least not from this box. Maybe from the old smithy. Oh, and the firing is finished. Let me just quickly take care of this. I suppose we can put the cattails in there if we have to. Anyways, let me just quickly put away the stuff. You know what? The gears don't really belong in here. Oh wait, the cobweb. Yeah, the cobweb can go in here for now. Okay. So, where did I have the rest of the gears? Right here. Oh, we have 10 gears, not too bad. 22 fat, that's amazing. And I will keep hold of the ladders because in the next episode I still want to go out and explore the mountain a little bit more. The resin can stay there and that's it. Okay, so might as well go ahead and say goodbye. All that is left to say is that thank you for watching. If you like the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment, and maybe subscribe to the channel if you want. If you would like to support me a little bit more, you can do so by clicking the join button and becoming a channel member, which will give you an early and ad-free access to these videos. Once again, thank you for watching and thank you very much for your support. I will see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.